Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will be talking about Mist Open Air Remix and I will explain what is, in my opinion, the best technique right now in order to get tons of bronze and in order for you to buy all the different rewards that you want in the game. So just two things that I want to insist on before I start diving into this video. First of all, the main requirement in order for you to do this technique is to have already one character leveled up and you want to have reached a certain amount of experience gain on your cloak. So when you're creating some alts, you will automatically start with plus 100 experience gain on all these new characters. Also, I would strongly recommend you when doing this technique to try and create characters that can do both healing and tanking, simply because like that you will be able to get invited in dungeons, raids and scenarios really easily and you won't have to wait. If you're doing it on a class that can only do DPS, such as for instance mages or warlocks, it's just going to take a little bit more time and it might not be as efficient as with for instance a druid. So through this technique, we're targeting two things. First of all, since yesterday, each time you reach level 70 on a new character, you will receive automatically 40,000 bronze for free. And this is something that we're really trying to target with this technique. Then, of course, next to that, you need to remember that there are a lot of daily activities that will also reward you with a lot of bronze, including, for instance, doing the different daily quests from the Infinite Bazaar, and also doing, for instance, all the different looking for groups, looking for scenarios, and killing a few raid bosses. Like that, you should be able every day on each character, when you're level 60 or more, to get at least 10,000 bronze. So the first part of this farm is simply creating some alts and reaching level 25 with these different alts. So here normally when you log in, you will be able to directly unlock your cloak and then what you want to start doing directly is tag for heroic and normal dungeons. And especially I would recommend you to maybe only do one normal dungeons but then only heroic ones. So like that you can really level up super fast through them. Again, if you're playing on a healing class, normally you will be able to get invited super easily. So here, why you want to do all these different dungeons is simply because first of all, you will get a lot of bonus experience when doing it. This is also a really good way to simply get a lot of experience when killing all the different bosses and all the different mobs inside. You will also have a few quests that you will be able to do inside of each of these different dungeons, which are a pretty good additional way to get some experience. And of course, each time you finish these different heroic dungeons, you will get a lot of different threats and other rewards that will reward you with a lot of powerful abilities for your cloak and also a lot of experience and bronze. One thing I would recommend you to do as well is in between these different dungeons when you're waiting, just do all the normal quests because you will still get some nice experience through them and at least you're not wasting any time. Now, as soon as you reach level 25, and here, as you can see, normally if you're doing it well, you should be able to reach level 25 in less than an hour. And also, one important thing to note is that you will already get more than 6,000 bronze pretty easily when reaching level 25. So again, in 1 hour, which I think is honestly already pretty good. But the next part of this farm is to simply start doing the raid, the Mogushan Vault, that you will be able to do in normal and heroic difficulty when you reach level 25. And the reason why you want to do that is simply because when you kill normal or heroic bosses, each time you will receive this epic thread of experience that will reward you with 12% of experience gain for each boss that you kill. So this is something really important because like that you will be able to reach in no time plus maybe 200% when you're level 25 or 26. Here again, you just want to go in the pre-made group and you want to just try and find some of these different fresh groups. And even though you're level 25, trust me, some people will invite you simply because they know that at that level you're pretty OP and also because it doesn't really change much. So normally you shouldn't really struggle too much, especially if again you're playing on a healing or tanking class. And so then after that, you have two main alternatives. If you want, you can just continue leveling up this character. Again, I would highly recommend you to try and get as much experience as possible. So you can, for instance, also do the LFR that will reward you with some smaller experience gain, but still some interesting stats. But what you can do is simply do all the different quest lines and try to level up as fast as possible. Again, I would probably recommend you to just continue doing a lot of heroic dungeons, a few quests on the side, but this should be the easiest way to reach level 70 pretty fast with this single character. Then what I personally want to do is simply create a bunch of new alts as soon as I reach level 25 and I've done the raid with my first alt. So like that, I can do that again and again on all these other alts. And each time I will be able to reach a really good level of experience with all of them. And I will be able to get some bronze already by doing all the different daily activities on each of these characters. And of course, to level up while doing all these different daily activities. Of course, keep in mind when you're doing it on level 25, 30, or even 40, you're not going to get tons of bronze from these different daily activities because they won't reward you with the really good cash, but still you will get some additional bronze. You will be able to level up. And again, the main objective is to reach level 70 on as many characters as possible in order to get the plus 40,000 free bronze that you will get automatically when reaching level 70. So for instance, here, as you can see, I already reached level 25 on this alt. And now the next step for me is to simply do the run in Mogushan Vault in normal difficulty, get probably my cloak to plus 200 experience gain. And then what I'll do is simply log off and create a new alt and start doing that again and again. And then after maybe 4 or 5, I'll just then wait there. And normally like that, after a few days, you should be able to reach level 70 on most of these characters, and you will be able to get tons and tons of bronze, and it should definitely be enough to buy all the different rewards and all the different things you need. Of course, if you want to then really try and have one main character where you also use your bronze to upgrade your gear and do all these things, you can. But if your main objective is to get all the different rewards as soon as you can, then this is probably the best technique in my opinion. So I'm sure that there are other interesting ways to probably get tons of bronze and to level up super fast, but so far this is what I've been doing and what I'm planning to do. So let me know in the comments if you would maybe recommend something else, and of course also if you've already tried different things and you've seen that some of these things are working or not working, please let us know in the comments so everyone can also just know and be aware of that. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos, and in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!